Somebody, yes.
We got plenty of news media.
Good evening, everyone. The Tuscaloosa City Council will now come to order. We ask that everyone please stand for our council prayer and then remain standing for our Pledge of Allegiance. Let's bow our heads, please. Dear God, bless our proceedings tonight. Give us the wisdom to know what is just and the strength to do what is right. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. Approval of the minutes.
I make a motion for the minutes.
Second.
It's been moved and second to approve the minutes. Voting, Mr. Eatman.
Yes.
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 The minutes stand approved. Proclamation statements by mayor and council. First, there will be no city council or council committee meeting on Tuesday, June 17th. Due to an anticipated lack of a quorum, the city council will be meeting on June 24th. We have two proclamations tonight to recognize. And first, I want to ask that Chris Meggs and our ESD team come up and join me for Waste and Recycling Workers Week. I just want to add a personal note to this proclamation, and I feel certain it would be echoed by each and every one of you. The job that our team does at ESD is extraordinary.
Amen.
We have 33,000 customers at the city of, 23,000 customers at the city of Tuscaloosa that we provide 3 services a week to. So that means well over 60,000 services we provide in a week. On Friday, and you know this, Chris, because you were on the same, on Friday afternoon, we get an email of how many routes or how many homes were missed. Now, you got to remember, out of 66,000, we probably average less than 60 a week. And some of that is because people forgot to put it out on time. That means our rate is 99.9%.
Yeah.
And it's because of the people that you see here and 85 others who are not here tonight. I can't tell you what you do for the people of Tuscaloosa. Thank you. And I hope everyone join me in a round of applause. You heard Mr. Meggs also talk about the extraordinary event that went on Saturday and how many of our constituents and really the whole community benefited by that. Again, to each of you, thank you for your service. And so it's my honor to read this proclamation into the record. Trash and recycling collection are two of the most vital services that the city of Tuscaloosa provides in municipal government. According to the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention, the eradication of many diseases in the Western world is due in large part to higher public sanitation standards resulting from effective garbage disposal. And whereas the proper collection and disposal of waste and recycling is vital to preventing disease, litter, and dump heaps, and whereas the city of Tuscaloosa values and celebrates our environmental services worker for their service to our community and commitment to our citizens, we are proud to join in national recognition of Waste and Recycling Workers Week. Therefore, be it resolved that I, Walt Maddox, on behalf of a very grateful city and city council, do hereby proclaim the week of June 16th through June 25th, 2025 to be Waste and Recycling Workers Week in Tuscaloosa, and encourage all citizens to join me in a heartfelt appreciation to these valuable team members for keeping Tuscaloosa clean and beautiful. Mr. Meggs, I'd like to present this to you on behalf of the City Council.
Thank y'all. This is probably the most deserving group I've ever worked with. They're customer focused, man. They work hard every day. Y'all know I brag on them all the time.
So do we.
Y'all do too. Me and the mayor were talking earlier that they get more compliments probably than any group I've ever worked with, and it's because they touch so many of our residents and your constituents, and they care about what they do. And they know at the end of the day, we got to get that garbage up. So the challenges and the changes they face over the last 2 years, they meet them with excellence every time. So I couldn't be more proud to be a part of this group. Thank y'all so much.
Appreciate it, guys. Thank
I know
y'all.
it's going to take a little bit of time, but I'd like the whole council to come down and let's take a group shot. Our representatives here. Let's all get right here. And let's say
All right, everybody smile. Perfect, thank you so much.
Again, 66,000 customer deliveries and less than 50 a week of missed routes. Just absolutely extraordinary what Chris and his team do at ESD. I know that we also have representatives tonight from the Tuscaloosa County NAACP, and I would ask that they come and join me here at the podium. A week from this Thursday, the city of Tuscaloosa will be celebrating Juneteenth. And just so you know, the city of Tuscaloosa was the first city in Alabama to actually recognize this as a holiday back in 2022. So I'm very proud of that, and thank you for being here tonight. Whereas June 19th, or Juneteenth, is a date of special significance to the African American communities of Tuscaloosa and to all those that cherish liberties across the world. Whereas in 1865, over 2 years after President Lincoln's Emancipation Proclamation, Union General Gordon Granger read federal orders stating all previously enslaved people in Texas were free, initiating a grand tradition of joy and celebration. And whereas Tuscaloosa's heritage and histories demand a regular observance and recognition of the long road that many have walked and continue to walk by celebrating June 19th as a Freedom Day. And whereas it's deeply important to celebrate Juneteenth, the oldest nationally celebrated commemoration of the ending of slavery in the United States. Now therefore it be it resolved that I, Walt Maddox, on behalf of our City Council, do hereby proclaim June 19th as Juneteenth in Tuscaloosa, and urge all citizens to join me in recognizing that the honest observation of history reveals the path to repair and racial reconciliation. On behalf of the City of Tuscaloosa, we appreciate and value the efforts of Tuscaloosa County NAACP and for the celebration of Juneteenth in Tuscaloosa. Thank you very much.
Thank you. First of all, I do want to thank the mayor and the city council for acknowledging and recognizing Juneteenth as a holiday in 2022, I'm going back, and being the first city in Alabama to do so. That was really huge. We followed that up with going to the county commission and the city of Northport that followed suit. And what we did was say that the city of Tuscaloosa has done it, you should do it too, if you want to be great. But also, we're really excited because this past May, Governor Ivey passed House Bill 165 acknowledging Juneteenth as a recognized state holiday. So our efforts were not in vain, pushing forward to have it recognized. And so we will continue our celebration. This Saturday on the 14th, we'll have a parade, Juneteenth parade, and I'll send all that information to the council. The parade will commence at 10 o'clock a.m. starting at West Lawn Middle School. Our grand marshals are Councilman Joe Eatman, Mrs. Help me, Joe. What's her name? Ms. Green. Well, I don't know her first name. Ms. Virgia Green. And then we, come up here, son. And also Judge Ricky McKinney. They will serve as our grand marshals, and we're really excited about those individuals. We had to cancel our celebration at Palmore Park because of the pending bad weather. There's supposed to be a thunderstorm, so we made the conscious decision to cancel that event. But on the 19th, we will have our Living Legend Luncheon, and we'll be honoring Mr. Fitzgerald Washington, a well-deserving individual that has done many things in our community. And I invite each one of you to come and share that event as well. We're really excited about our partnerships, especially with Para, Shelton State Community College. And so we will continue to move forward, celebrating Juneteenth in Tuscaloosa, and hoping that each year that it becomes even grander.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And Ms. McKinstry, it's nice to have you here tonight. Good to see you. Good to see you. Any other council on that? Any agenda item comments by citizens?
No, sir.
Okay. We have no unfinished business. Consent agenda, clerk.
This approves items A through G on the consent agenda.
Move adoption.
Second.
It's been moved and second to adopt the consent agenda. Voting, Mr. Lanier.
Yes.
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 The consent agenda is adopted. Public hearings, clerk.
This authorizes zoning amendment number 8.
Second.
It's been moved and second. Mr. Pons?
Good evening, council. Good evening, mayor. Gonna get my clicker here going real quick. All right, so this is a rezoning request for Bill Lunsford Construction and Development. They're petitioning to rezone approximately 0.25 acres located at 1510 17th Avenue East from SFR3 to GC, and this is in Council District 5. The location of the property here, the surrounding zoning and the existing zoning, and then the aerial showing the property today, and just a photo from the ground showing what it looks like today. So the request tonight is to rezone from SFR2 to GC, or to NC, sorry, that should be GC, to allow for light commercial or office use. The property has been vacant for over a year, and it's a 1,600 square foot, one-bedroom layout, so the applicant has said that it's really not conducive for residents. They plan to add some parking along 17th Avenue East, but retain the building itself. It does conform to framework. Framework identifies this as traditional neighborhood edge, which does allow for some commercial areas, as you can see here. And then the permitted uses that are allowed in GC. And this was unanimously recommended for approval on April 21st.
Any questions for Mr. Pons?
Thanks.
Okay, if the applicant is here, they come forward and please give their name and address.
Brandon Clark, 2201 Maxie Thomas Way.
Any questions for Mr. Clark? All right, Mr. Clark, good enough. This is a public hearing. Is there anyone here wishing to speak for or against? Seeing none, seeing no more questions from the city council, voting Mr. Eatman.
Yes.
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 Zoning amendments adopted. Good luck. Clerk.
This authorizes zoning amendment number 9.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and second, Mr. Pons.
This is A&R LLC petitioning to rezone approximately 0.15 acres located west of 2533 28th Street from SFR1 to IG. So it's currently not in city limits. When they were going through a preliminary plat process to remove some lot lines on this property, they realized that that little portion in red right there is not in city limits. As you can see here, it's just kind of a little island right there outside of city limits. And so they are requesting to, and they're going to annex that property in 2 weeks, but the request tonight is to rezone it to IG to match the surrounding zoning. So this does conform to framework. Framework identifies this as industrial, as you can see in the future land use character map. There's some the examples of what could be built there, and then this was unanimously recommended to be approved at the April meeting.
Any questions for Mr. Pons? Thank you. Is the applicant here? If you would, please come forward and give your name and address.
Good evening. Jason Walker with TTL representing Richard Henry, 2890 Rice Mine Road, Northeast.
Any questions for Mr. Walker? All right, good enough. Thank you, Mr. Walker. This is a public hearing. Is there anyone here wishing to speak for or against? Seeing none, voting Mr. Lanier.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Zoning amendments adopted. Clerk.
This authorizes zoning amendment number 10.
Second.
Been moved and second, Mr. Pons.
All right, this one is North River Crossing LLC petitioning to rezone approximately 4.99 acres located at 6005 New Watermelon Road from SFR1 to GC, currently not in city limits, same situation as the previous. This is a pre-zoning so that when they do annex into the city, they know what zoning district they're coming into the city as. So here's the location of the property, close to where that new intersection will be for McWright's Ferry. You can see it here, the surrounding zoning districts. And then this is their proposed site plan. So they are proposing to do a gas station with a couple of other users. They're showing Dunkin' Donuts and Domino's in this rendering here. And then there's going to be some office, a few office tenant spaces as well. And this does not conform to the plan, or to framework. Framework identifies this as traditional neighborhood edge, as you can see here. And the permitted uses in the general commercial zoning district, if this were to be approved, are listed here. So this was recommended to be approved by a vote of 5-1 at the April 21st meeting.
Any questions for Mr. Pons?
Hey, Zach.
Yes, sir.
Questions. The 5-1 vote with the planning commission, why was the negative vote? What was the issue?
Right, so Ms. Prince was that no vote, and it was due to it just not conforming to framework. So she felt like it should be more residential than commercial in this area as framework identified. The other commissioners, it seemed, thought that commercial would be appropriate for this location.
In other petitions around the city, in your experience, when we've gone against framework, what's usually happened?
Right, yeah, so framework is a guiding, it's a guiding document, but it's not what the zoning is going to be in the future. It just, as we've gone through that process, it identified probably the best use, but of course things change, and we are adaptive as a community, and so I think that's kind of where Planning and Zoning Commission saw that southern property is now zoned GC, and so this could be appropriate because it is close to that corner.
I know the petitioner's going to come here, we're going to talk about
Right.
this, but there is also, one of the biggest issues that I have heard from constituents is the second piece of property. That if the council decided to annex this into the city, the second piece of property is not subject to anything right now, but what is, that piece of property could also be annexed in the city, correct?
That's right, yes, sir.
I don't know that they have 100% plans of what they're going to do.
Mr. Crowe, can you have him show us what the second piece of property is?
Yeah,
for
can
those
you
that
do that,
aren't
please?
intimately
Yes, sir.
involved in that?
Okay, this area here, they also own.
Both of those lots,
Sorry?
both of those parcels are just the
Or
one?
just the
I
one that says
believe
PJ?
it might also be this parcel as well.
So currently, if that property was not annexed into the city, of course, the standards aren't where I know residents would like to have, and we'd love to have that in the city also.
Yes, sir.
Can you speak a little bit to that?
Yeah, so from my understanding of what they had stated at Planning and Zoning Commission, they don't necessarily have their idea for that portion of the property right now, so they're not really interested in annexing the property yet because they don't have a design set yet or a user or anything like that, and of course they can speak more to that. And so they're just pursuing that front portion because they know exactly what they want to do with that piece at this time.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Zach.
If the petitioner would come forward and please give your name and address.
Good evening. Mark Hearing, 1200 Diamond Point Circle, Tuscaloosa.
Any questions for Mr. Herring?
Well, let me apologize that my partner Rick Mayer's not here. Him and his wife are expecting their first child, and he apologizes that he's not here too.
That's a good reason.
Yeah.
Hey, Mark, talk a little bit about the development that's before us that needs the rezoning, but then also just talk a little bit about because you and I have had multiple conversations about this, the second piece of property, because that is more,
Well,
if the council was to annex this, that's one of the bigger issues that is out there to me.
I get it. The first piece of property, we were asked to come up with some better renderings to get more realistic of what it was going to look like, and I'm sure that that after looking at the drawings, you see that it's gonna be something that's very upscale and very nice. And that was our plan all along, even though it wasn't illustrated at the first meeting. So I hope that clarifies that. On the second part of the question is, we don't know exactly what we're doing with the other lots yet. I don't have a problem, and neither does Rick, annexing it in the city when we develop it. We're trying to also work with the other developer in there, so it'll be a win-win for everybody, including, you know, both developers on that property and what's going on there.
So if this was annexed by the city, and if you guys move forward with wanting to build something, you guys are pledging you will bring that piece of property into the city?
We don't have a problem. I mean, what we're gonna do is gonna be approved by the city. We're not gonna do anything that's not gonna be nice. We all, every partner lives up in that area. We all live in 06, and we're gonna make it nice.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you.
Any other questions?
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank y'all.
This is a public hearing. Is there anyone here wishing to speak for or against the petition? Okay. If you would, please come forward and give your name and address.
Alan Weldon, 4205 Midway Lane, which is in Lexington Downs, and this is at the entrance to that subdivision. I think this is the 5th or 6th time I've been up here fighting gas stations since November. I'm sorry, Councilor Howard, you've had to listen to all 5 of my speeches, but anyway. Since we're just talking about rezoning at this point, again, the future land use map and framework identified this as traditional neighborhood edge. I think it would be well served to be not commercial, but residential. So we are opposed to that. If, you know, if it's got to be commercial, then so be it. You know, we've already got one gas station approved in the adjacent property there. And, you know, not really sure why 2 people want to have gas stations right next to each other, but here we are, right? So, again, we're more concerned about the adjoining property, as Councilor Crowe mentioned. The original plan that was submitted to the Planning and Zoning Commission showed boat storage units on that property. The plan is well drawn out. I've had a copy of the plan. I gave it to Councilor Crowe. We are very concerned about boats being located there, or storage units being located there, because it would have a detrimental impact on the neighborhood. You know, you can make a gas station look okay, I guess, but you're not going to make boat storage units look good. So anyway, we're opposed to that and would ask that you not rezone this to commercial. That's all I got, I think.
Thank you.
Alan? Yes, Alan, you heard what I mean, to ask you a question about what the developer. I mean, again, one of the biggest concerns that I've got from residents is that the boat storage be in the, if something was gonna happen, it needed to be in the city, and that's kind of your understanding. I mean, that's what you're hearing there, too.
That's right. That's right. And I can't imagine the city council would approve boat storage units in the city at that location, but at least that's what I'm hoping. But yeah, that is the major concern. I don't know, maybe the 2 developers can get together and build one gas station. I think it's kind of I think they're kind of at loggerheads now. I think it's whoever gets there first is gonna be who builds the gas station. You know, one developer put his underground gas tank out on the side of the road, then the other developer goes out there and he puts up a coming soon sign, and then we got earth moving equipment, and all this stuff's just piling up out there, right? And looks, although the new McRice Ferry Road entrance into our subdivision is looking better, but we don't want this to turn into Rice Mine Road before we ever finish McRice Ferry Road, right? So anyway, I appreciate your time.
Thank you, Mr. Weldon. Anyone else wish to address City Council tonight? For or against? Seeing none, any questions from City Council? Seeing or hearing none?
And Mr. Merrill
Yes,
I
sir.
want to ask one. We are strictly voting for the rezoning, correct? The annexation will come later, correct? Okay.
Any other questions from City Council? Voting, Mr. Eatman.
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I'm gonna side with Ms. Prince on this one. I think framework got it right. No.
No.
Yes.
4-3. Okay. Passes 4-3. Clerk.
This authorizes zoning amendment number 11.
Move adoption.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. Do I hear a motion to table for 4 weeks?
Make a motion, table.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to table for 4 weeks. This is a public hearing. Is there anyone here wishing to speak for or against? Seeing none, voting to table for 4 weeks, Mr. Lanier.
Yes.
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 Yes. Zoning amendment is tabled for 4 weeks. Clerk.
This approves a restaurant retail liquor license for Asia Buffet in Tuscaloosa.
Move adoption.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded, Mr. Mills.
All right, good evening, Mayor and Council. This is ABC Alcohol Application 25-033 for Lee's Restaurant Tuscaloosa LLC, DBA Asian Buffet. They're applying for a restaurant retail liquor license. Again, they're located at 1320 McFarland Boulevard East, Suite 710. Hours of operation will be Sunday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m., Friday and Saturday, 11 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. First map picture shows the area map of the location. Second map shows the zoning map. And last map shows adjacent business located next to the business. All my reports have been filed with the city clerk office. Officer Champion give his report, followed by the applicant to answer any questions you have.
Officer Champion?
Good evening, Mayor and Council. Police Department doesn't have any objection to the application.
Okay, thank you, sir. Is the applicant here? If you would, please come forward and give your name and address.
Hi. My name is for Ichini. It's for restaurant. It's Asian Buffet, 1320 McFarland Boulevard, East Street, 710. It's Tuscaloosa, Alabama, 35404.
Any questions of the applicant? Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Voting, Mr. Eatman.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's been a long day. This is a public hearing. Is there anyone here wishing to speak for or against? Mr. Eatman, you gave me that look like you'd give one of your players, like you're coming out of the game, man. Anyone here wish to speak for or against? All right, now voting, Mr. Eatman.
Yes.
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 Restaurant retail liquor license approved. Resolution ordinances not of a general nature or permanent operation. Clerk.
This will approve a less than 7 days special events retail license for the 2025 Sokol Park Rodeo.
Move adoption. Second.
Moved and second, Mr. Mills.
All right, Mayor and Council, this is ABC Alcohol Application 25-035 for Party Down LLC. They're applying for special retail less than 7 days for the 2025 Sokol Park Rodeo located at 6025 Watermelon Road, Northport 35476. The area, first picture shows the area map of the location where the event will take place. All my reports have been filed with the city clerk office. Officer Champion give his report, followed by the applicant to answer any questions you have.
Officer Champion.
No objections on this applicant.
Is the applicant here? You would please come forward and give your name and address.
Lauren Shoemaker, 13800 Wire Road, Cottondale, Alabama.
Okay, any questions, Ms. Shoemaker?
What's the details on the rodeo?
Details on the radio, it is set to start at 7:30 Thursday through Saturday. You can get your tickets at Irvin's or online at Ticket Leap, and they're $20. If you buy them at the gate, it's $25. Thursday night is family night, so you'll receive $5 off on family night. It's a great night to come out, see some local cowgirls, some cowboys ride. Also, they'll have great vendors there. Had one of the best funnel cakes I've ever had at the last rodeo. It's huge. It was as big as my head. So come watch, eat, fun. And then we're gonna have some drinks, some beers. It gets hot out there in July.
Yeah.
Have they hired you as the promoter as well?
Yeah.
They need to.
Yeah.
They have.
My daughter will be riding on Thursday night, so y'all should come out and cheer for her.
Any questions? Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Voting, Mr. Lanier.
Yes.
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 All right, have fun at the rodeo. Clerk.
This will authorize the chief financial officer to draw drafts for the University Boulevard East Improvements Project property acquisitions.
Move adoption.
Second.
Moved and second, voting, Mr. Eatman.
Yes.
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 Resolution's adopted, clerk.
This authorizes Amendment Number 3 and execution of Amendment Number 3 to the subrecipient funding contract with Turning Point.
So moved. Second.
Moved and second, voting, Mr. Lanier.
Yes.
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 Resolution's adopted, clerk.
This authorizes Amendment Number 3 and execution of Amendment Number 3 to the subrecipient funding contract with the Salvation Army.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and second, voting, Mr. Eatman.
Yes.
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 Resolution's adopted, clerk.
This authorizes a minor public works contract with Building Specialties Company.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and second, voting, Mr. Lanier.
Yes.
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 Resolution's adopted, clerk.
This authorizes a minor public works contract with Straight Line Fence LLC.
Motion.
Second.
Moved and second, voting, Mr. Eatman.
Yes.
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 Resolution's adopted, clerk.
This authorizes a minor public works contract with John Wayne Plumbing.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and second, voting, Mr. Lanier.
Yes.
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 Resolution's adopted, clerk.
This authorizes a professional services agreement with TTL Incorporated for construction materials testing for the Saban Center project.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and second, voting, Mr. Eatman.
Yes.
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 Resolution's adopted, clerk.
This tentatively awards a public works contract to Stone Building LLC for the Saban Center construction project.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and second, voting, Mr. Lanier.
Yes.
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 Resolution's adopted, clerk.
This authorizes execution of an amendment to the lease and maintenance agreement in regards to the Riverview Boat Ramp.
So move.
Second.
Moved and second, voting, Mr. Eatman.
Yes.
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 Resolution's adopted, clerk.
This authorizes execution of a lease agreement with Congresswoman Terry Sewell.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and second, voting, Mr. Lanier.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
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 Resolution's adopted, clerk.
This authorizes Amendment Number 10 to the 2022B Warrant Series budget.
So move.
Second.
Second.
Moved and second, voting, Mr. Eatman.
Yes.
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 Resolution's adopted, clerk.
This authorizes Amendment Number 12 to the fiscal year 2025 General Fund Reserve Future Improvements Fund budget.
So moved. Second.
Moved and second, voting, Mr. Lanier.
Yes.
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 Resolution's adopted, clerk.
This establishes the budget for the 2025A Warrant Series budget.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and second, voting, Mr. Eatman.
Yes.
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 Resolution's adopted, clerk.
This authorizes certain actions with respect to General Obligation Warrant Series 2025A.
So move.
Second.
Moved and second, voting, Mr. Lanier.
Yes.
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 Resolution's adopted, clerk.
This authorizes certain actions with respect to General Obligation Warrant Series 2025B.
So move.
Second.
Moved and second, voting, Mr. Eatman.
Yes.
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 Resolution's adopted, clerk.
This authorizes certain actions with respect to General Obligation Warrant Series 2025C.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and second, voting, Mr. Lanier.
Yes.
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 Resolution's adopted, clerk.
This authorizes Amendment Number 1 to the 2025C Warrant Series budget.
Move adoption.
Second.
Moved and second, voting, Mr. Eatman.
Yes.
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 Resolution's adopted. Ordinance and resolutions of a general nature or permanent operation for introduction, clerk.
This approves the development plan for 105 Rice Mine Road North.
So moved. Second.
Moved and second, voting, Mr. Lanier.
Yes.
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 No.
No.
Yes.
Okay, it will be carried over to the next week. Clerk.
This reappoints member to the Airport Advisory Committee.
Second.
Moved and second, voting, Mr. Eatman.
Yes.
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 Yes. Call for unanimous consent.
Second.
Moved and second by Mr. Lanier.
Yes.
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 Appointments are made. Clerk.
This reappoints members to the Historic Preservation Commission.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and second, voting Mr. Eatman.
Yes.
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 Yes. Call for unanimous consent.
Second.
Moved and second, voting Mr. Lanier.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Appointments are made. Auditing account.
This authorizes the payment of bills.
Pay
Kips
Kips bills.
Pay my bills.
Moved and second, voting Mr. Eatman.
Yes.
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 Yes. Yes. Thank you.
Bills are paid. Citizens' comments and other communications. Any citizens wish to address their city council tonight? Seeing none, subject to exercise of mayoral veto and ordinances of the general nature of government operation. All departments hereby ordered to implement council policy this day enacted. Do I hear a motion to adjourn? I think I got a motion in a second. I'm going to call it from the floor. Voting Mr. Lanier.
Yes.
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 Meeting's adjourned.